312 public episode. We're in the public. We have to be Christian. No cussing.
No cussing. No. Hey. Careful. We cannot. If you cuss on this episode, there are going to be biblically accurate angels coming down from heaven to smite you.
We have a cussing jar. We have a no cussing jar, but the patrons have to put the money in it.
Yeah, you got to put. So everyone listening has to add $1 to the jar.
Yeah, every time we cuss. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's just how it works.
Christian rock group Resurrection Band from Chicago released a song called Area 312.
It's Chicago.
Their 1982 album DMZ. Yep, that's right.
Nobody yell at us.
Oh shit, Chiraq. They like it when you call it Chiraq. That's what they call it.
That
there.
should cover a lot of you guys, even like the ones from Wisconsin. You don't mind if we lump you in with Chicago, right? You guys don't get mad at that.
No, that's fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, North Chicago, Kenosha,
Chicago,
Milwaukee.
Yeah, North Chiraq. That's what they call Kenosha, North Chiraq.
Duluth is basically like
North Chiraq.
Yeah, A block. It's all the way up there.
Duluth is like Arctic Chiraq. That's what they call it up there in Duluth.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of crime up there. A lot of bodies being dumped into the lake.
They need to fix it. Obama needs to sort it out.
When they say they're going to spin the block up there, they mean their tires on the ice.
Same thing with Thunder Bay. You know why they call it Thunder Bay? It's not because of thunder. It's because of gunshots. Yeah. That's not even the name of the city. It's called something else.
Peaceful Bay. Then you know who moved there.
Yeah, it used to be called Peaceful Bay.
I mean, shit. I didn't know that.
You know who moved there? Bunch of white guys.
They're changing Thunder Bay to Thiraq.
Dude, I heard a bunch of kids moved there and ruined it. They said a bunch of minors moved there. It's weird.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with the Klondike. It's all minors. Some pedophile is like, man, I was going to go up there and try to make some money, but apparently it's all full of minors, so I'm not even allowed within 300 feet.
Yeah. Whoa, you guys didn't tell me this part of the job. There's minors here? I gotta get the hell out of here.
I don't think I can go to Pikes Peak.
What if that guy was like, what if there wasn't a convicted guy? He's like, oh, a bunch of minors, let's go.
Well, he would be very disappointed.
Well, maybe
it's just
maybe
a bunch
not.
of grown men.
A bunch of hairy grown men covered in dust. No one likes that. No one.
Everybody used to be covered in dust.
Well, that's the thing. That's actually a fact, Alex. When you look at all the pictures from anything pre-1980, it's the reason they're all sort of like toned that way is because there's dust everywhere. We actually had more dust in the U.S. From the 70s before. We got rid of all the dust. What happened to the dust?
The Dust Bowl. That was going on until like a couple years ago.
Most dust is dead skin.
I think vacuums. I think they got too many vacuums. No, it's probably HEPA filter.
Yeah, vacuums and HEPA filters. They became so strong, and there's so many of them that all the dust got sucked up.
That's what I would have done back in the day. During the Dust Bowl in the 30s, like if I was FDR and I wanted to spend a bunch of money to fix it, I would have had a giant HEPA filter and a bunch of air purifiers and just set them up in the middle of Nebraska and just sucked in all the dust. It would have been fine.
I heard China's making one of those.
No more wheezing.
So they have all these dust farms and they're all worried like, oh no, like all these, this dust is everywhere. Why don't set up a fucking fan?
They used to raise dust bunnies.
We used to have dust bunnies. Now they went extinct.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, now we have regular bunnies. It's fucking bullshit. They're so much more expensive to raise. It's so you don't have to do anything to raise a dust bunny.
Now the thing is, I have not seen a bunny and probably since I was a wee child, but I also have not left my house. But can you explain that to me?
Be one of those guys.
Can you explain that to me? I haven't seen it at all.
I see deer on the edge of the woodlines at sunset every night, and now I don't see them. I'm inside most nights.
When I wake up at 8 p.m., I don't see any deer. Where can you tell me where are the deer?
How come I only see night animals? I remember seeing all these day animals. Like you used to see like squirrels going around. Now all I see is possums and
wait. We
bats.
just figured out why people think the sun is hotter now. Because they're up all night and then they go in the oh,
it's so much hotter. What is this? So I gotta sleep during the day.
Yeah, I remember when you could only see like half of the sun. I missed that.
When the sun had phases, that was the best.
Remember when you had to wake up at like 7 or 8 and like then you had to go do things for like 8-9 hours, and of course they didn't teach you anything fucking useful there at that place where you had to go, but you still had to.
We don't even know what the sun and what the moon is. That's how stupid we are.
All of a sudden you stop having to go, and then you got nothing to do, and now you just sleep until like 7
Yep.
p.m.
And the
it's
games
what the
start to get
fuck?
worse and worse and worse.
The games got worse.
The
and
girls
then,
become
like,
more and more bitches and sluts.
Well, and then also, no one's buying you the fucking games anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. What's the point?
Your
What's the
grand
point
What
if
are
I
you
can't even
talking
play them?
about?
What the fuck is the point?
if you lose your grandparents too, that's like 2 or 3 games a year.
Yeah. It used to be
Yeah.
every Christmas, I would say, hey, Mom, I want this game. And my grandparents would send me that fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they got old and fucking
Yeah.
died.
And
'cause
now they're not
losers.
even they're not even
pussies.
sending me any stuff. I don't even know what happened to them. They're just
It's fucking stupid. Like, what's the point of having games if we can't even play them? And like, why do we even need girls if they don't like me? What's the point of even having girls if they don't like me? Like, why do we even have them?
I'm one of those guys that posts like the AI of the Boston Dynamics robot with big tits and being like, "Women, you are in trouble when these."
Yeah.
It
When
still looks like a
these
dog.
go on
Dogs,
sale.
you are in trouble.
Yeah, it still looks like a
Dog.
dog, but it's got the big silicone
just
women's
big
tits on it.
Yeah.
Ladies, you're in trouble when I get to fuck one of these in my house.
The family dog looks over. It just breathes a sigh of relief.
I'll never have to stalk any of you at the gym again.
Man, just imagining that guy like a mock tag posting that, and it's just a dog with the big tits, and then like there's just like
Yeah.
a fleshlight on the back.
Yeah, he's got
And
like,
all right.
he's got like sextile tits, and there's just like the
Yeah,
ass and pussy fleshlights,
but
just
it's
crudely-
still that skinny,
crudely like
skinny
zip
arms.
tied.
It's the Boston Dynamics dog, and then like an inkjet printer printout of like a picture of his cousin from Instagram.
Oh my
Well, I'm gonna
God.
be invited to Thanksgiving again because I can get it all out
Yeah,
beforehand.
guess what? Not in trouble anymore.
Yeah.
Guess who?
No
will be
one can
very
yell at me
well
for this.
behaved.
There'd be some cool Reddit guy being like, "Mine actually projects the image on the wall when I'm hitting it from behind." Cool.
I give it a donkey punch,
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
breaking your robot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give my robot the pink sock.
Doing the repairs and questions, trial and tips and tricks tag on the subreddit for them, and you're like, "Give my Cleveland steamer last night. I had to submerge it
Yeah,
in
getting a
rice."
sex doll, and then you're like, finally, I can do all the things that a real woman would never let me do, like the donkey punch and the Cleveland steamer. And then you're just looking at it, and there's just shit
Yeah,
all
big
over
old
it.
shit
Speaking of
on
that,
the-
did you guys see that woman that shit on the car?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Did I?
Oh
sent
my
that.
fucking
No,
I
god!
sent it
no.
to Neil.
No.
No,
Oh,
you
you
sent
see
it.
it? Oh,
You sent it to
no,
me
it's-
too, Tom.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I guess it wasn't my
Okay.
car.
It blew up the wait. If you guys just Google woman arrested diarrhea, you'll probably find it. It's
Let
awesome.
me- I just sent it to Aaron on I'm sending it to
Oh, I
Alex.
see. I see.
I don't know, Chet. Wait, you don't even use Instagram. Fuck you.
I use Instagram. I'm low key, but I'm on there.
It says
Yeah,
content
same.
may have been deleted by its owner or is hidden by their privacy setting.
Oh no, independent facts.
Are you following?
I'm looking at a TMZ article. I don't know if there's a video. I see like a screenshot.
She was like, they're in like an argument, and she gets out of her car and she just runs over to this silver car and just shits diarrhea all over the front of it,
Yeah.
and then runs back to her car. And
I
it's
just
like,
don't understand that.
It looked like somebody
Whoa.
fucking whipped a can of like pumpkin pie filling at her car and
Yeah.
ran away.
Yeah.
And then in that video, she gets arrested and she's just like laughing and talking to the camera, be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
well."
It's funny.
guess-
When she's getting into the car, she goes, I have a sickness. And that's something I would say.
Yeah, I guess so. If you had
I
diarrhea.
have a sickness.
I have a sickness, and it's called diarrhea.
Yeah. It's called, hey, who ordered the poo-poo platter?
I guess it's easy to do that if you have an adrenaline rush. It's easier to shit. But still, I can't imagine, like, if you have diarrhea just in the chamber, I'm just going straight home. I don't care what's going on. I'm going right home.
I feel like that was that lady's falling down moment and she just didn't have a gun.
Yeah. Well, it's like, how is your fight or flight response like? Oh, I'm gonna shit on you.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
That's what
She-
it's- oh.
I forgot what she bitched about, but she said that they cut each other off and then she was getting chased. But I'm wondering if she was being chased and scared and already had to shit really bad. She's like, you know what? Fuck this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be
Well,
the,
but
the
again,
funniest thing.
if you think you're getting, I don't think she was getting chased. I think that's bullshit, obviously, because she's a
Oh, so
psycho
you don't
who got out of
believe
her car and
women.
pooped on- Yeah. Well, not this woman.
If she's listening to me, I believe her. I don't want to get shit on.
Because like, if you thought you were being chased, you wouldn't like stop your car and then get out of your car to like confront them. You would like try to lose them. That's what people
Well,
do.
if you're dumb.
Yeah,
if you're
I
the type
guess,
of person
well,
that's always like,
who's gonna shit on a car, maybe. Yeah, you know what? You're
it's
right.
like
Fuck me.
white trash social training, where you're like, The coolest thing you can do is get in a fight in public where you're like, "Don't you ever fucking talk to
But
my
then you
baby
don't think
mama,
you're getting
you
followed.
fucking
You're just
bitch,
you're just
like,
angry that person like they probably like rode on her ass a little bit, but like whatever, who fucking cares?
Hey, if you're gonna ride my ass, at least accept my big
at least
fucking wet shit.
Let's get my shit on you.
If you're gonna ride my ass, at least plug my ass before I shit all over the front.
keep honking. I'm about to have diarrhea."
It's the same as the public pooper videos. They're so funny. It's like poop is so gross, but it
like
is
the
so
guy at the
funny.
phone store.
Yeah, the guy at the phone store.
It's like a security video, and he's got the employee has his phone, and he's like putting a case on or something, so he can't just run out the door because his phone is there. So he's just standing there, and just shit runs down his leg all over the floor.
And when they try to hide it, man, like walk away, or like I love when it's like a real big turd. Not like diarrhea is funny because it sprays, but when it's like just like a log. And they like shake their leg and their pant leg, and it just drops down.
There's some real psychos.
It's funny when people slip in it.
Slipping in, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing the slipping.
That Instagram page that I share on our Instagram, public poopers.
The public poopers.
Half of them are just hilarious. Like this guy that walks up to a car and sprays diarrhea on the hood of it.
No, that's
But,
the video we're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And
That's not a
The
guy.
he's wearing a dress.
Dude, she's gonna shit on your car because you just called her a guy.
No, that's the video we were talking about.
Okay,
Yeah, it's the
sorry for
video.
misgendering that lady, but I feel bad for some of the videos because they're like clearly just a homeless person that someone filmed taking a shit.
Yeah,
that's like
fucked
half
up.
of them.
They're not allowed
But
in
like
the
the
bathroom.
other half
Yeah.
are like really funny pranks or like maybe a fetish.
That one right there,
Yeah.
though, I was making myself gag earlier thinking about the cop that had to do the report and like get downwind of that, and then the person had to go to the car wash, and the car wash was like, this lady's fucking diarrhea.
Look at
Yeah.
this one of this guy's like shitting off a bridge. That must feel so good.
Yeah, I just looked at that one. Hell yeah.
I don't know if that feels good.
That's
to shit
scary.
off a
What if you
bridge.
fell in and touched your poop?
Yeah, like that doesn't feel good at all because like it's not comfortable.
I would probably
to, like,
fall when I was
dangle.
wiping because I wouldn't be able to hold myself up with one arm.
When I was like 13 or 14, when we were camping at this river, it had really clear water, and I pooped in the river, and then I just watched it float down and hit all the rocks
Yeah,
in the water,
that's
and I was
cool.
laughing so hard underwater with the snorkel on.
Awesome.
It's pretty funny.
It's
Wait,
very.
you were
fun.
underwater with the snorkel on?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
yeah. I was
Did
watching.
you have pink eye?
No, I was far. No, I had the snorkel on. It was
Today is-
Oh, you were upriver. Okay.
Today's
Yeah.
a new day that I made up, and it's surprising that this happened today. It's poop day. May the turd be with you.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking.
Oh,
That's what
hell
I'm fucking
nah.
talking about.
No, it's Star Wars prequel day.
Fart Wars Day.
May the third be with you.
May the turd be with you.
Happy Pie Day.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Pi Day too.
No, it's also today. Happy Pie Day.
Sorry, it's been a long time since I was in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if you're right or not.
I don't even remember the first digit of pi.
Well, that's Pie Day is when you get a pizza, right? Or
Hell,
like a pie.
Alex, I'm so old that digit to me just means finger.
Oh fuck.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why they call it that. I hear that something's digital, and I'm like, oh, you want me to finger you?
I'm older than shit.
All right.
Oh, you want me to do it digitally? Okay. The teacher's telling me to do it digitally. All right, if you insist.
Only if you insist, the bold guy.
The horny old guy who went back to
Who we
college.
stand, by the way.
Yup.
Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy is my frenemy.
What race is bold guy?
Persian or Assyrian.
Persia. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was Assyrian after that.
I don't
I think
think
he
he
is
was.
Persian from Matt Hazandaze, but
Yeah.
I like to say
I thought he was Persian.
I like to say he's Assyrian so that he can be with Patrick Bet David.
Uh,
But
I wanted to bring
Close
this up. Do you see that the House is voting on Monday for the anti-boycott act that proposes fines up to $1 million or 20-year
Yes.
prison sentences for Americans participating in boycotts of Israel or its settlements? Chet must be
Christ, man.
thrilled. Chet can have his hummus again.
I don't know how they could enforce that. I don't know how they could even who would they prosecute for that? It would have to be maybe at most they would selectively use it against Columbia University or
Yeah,
something.
that's all they're gonna do.
Because there's
is,
no way
like-
you can prove that an individual didn't
Yeah.
use SodaStream because
Yeah.
you can't.
You can't
it just
prove
doesn't
that
even
like
make sense.
because someone bought Publix brand hummus instead of Sabra. That
Yeah.
that's a BDS.
Mm.
Oh fuck. Other than
I don't
guess
think they can
someone-
even pass
no.
that.
dumb fuck that says no. when people talk to me about it, I say, "My brother in Christ, what does K-pop have to do with this?" BDS, do you get it?
Yeah, BDS.
Yes. Yep.
I do.
Okay, so for anyone that's not in the know,
You know, I don't really like their music either, but I don't know why Jews have such a fucking problem with it.
yeah,
Like, it's kind of catchy. I know they kind of look like girls, but I don't know.
There's a show on Netflix called Kian's Bizarre B&B, and Jin from BTS, my noted enemy, is actually a co-star on it, and
Oh my
he's
God.
extremely delightful. And I take back every bad thing I've ever said about BTS.
Nice.
I hate that.
I support
I
Jin.
want that. We support Jin now. We don't want Jin to go to jail.
Yeah. They shouldn't have to go to the army.
No. Well, he got out of the army, but
Do you think
So it
they
could
would be
save
good
them.
soldiers, honestly? Do you think they would be good soldiers?
yes, because what's more important to like a soldier than staying upbeat, staying active, staying in control of your body and your emotions when you listen to music?
They don't have to do anything anyway.
Staying your,
They just
keeping
get
your
to-
morale
They
high.
just get to hang out. They don't even get to harass Filipino fishermen like the Chinese guys do. They don't get to do fucking
Oh,
shit.
yeah. They go out in their big, bright squid boats.
Mhm.
I
They're
think
like pirates.
my favorite thing that dumb people here say is that we need to have mandatory 2-year army services for everybody.
Yeah.
So everybody
Like, looking,
joins.
like, go talk to some 18-year-olds
Yeah.
and just, like, what would that even look like? What would that even accomplish? And they're also, they do that in so many countries in Europe. Like, there's so many countries where they do that,
yeah.
and it doesn't make everybody into, like, this really good, productive adult. Like Gila from Hee Hee. She had mandatory service, and she's a Twitch streamer.
How
Yeah.
about like everyone, all the guys in South Korea that are like just attacking women
Yeah.
every single day?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't think
making,
South
like,
Korea-
AI news.
Yeah, South Korea's not doing great. So
We talked about this. The U.S. has been spending the last year and a half clearing off Tinian between Guam and Saipan and using airfields we haven't used since World War II because they're moving a bunch of guys from Okinawa down to there because they can't stop raping.
There should be,
God.
like, mandatory sex service.
yeah.
Where they just, like, they get all, like, the 18 to 20-year-olds in the whole country, and they put them in a warehouse, and they basically just do a giant rave for 2 years.
Yeah.
And just see if you can get some people
No,
pregnant. I don't
Israel
know.
will never work. It will never work, Alex.
Oh, yeah. In Israel, they already do that.
What they should do, I think, is to circle back, as all those guys that are just so angry, they need the Boston Dynamic sex robots. Give every
It's true.
every
Yeah.
citizen a Boston Dynamic big titted sex robot. And there you go.
Alex,
all those guys hating women.
Alex,
Solved.
Alex,
You've
you're
got
looking
a
for
dog to
a
fuck.
Alex, you're looking for a 2-stage solution, like a festival, right?
Ooh.
How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Remember those? They don't do that.
Yeah, there should be a combined Palestinian and Israeli music festival. Because that way nobody can attack
We
it.
used to have malls.
Well, actually, well, maybe the same
Well,
person
who's gonna
that
attack
attacked- I don't know. Well, who can say?
Who? Christians? We'll do 3 stages then. Let's just do a stage, like concurrent stages with every major
Yeah,
religion.
nobody would attack them. No, sorry, I don't know
Yeah.
any nation state that would attack all 3 of those.
I love anybody who's like arrived late to the whole history of this entire thing and the genocide or whatever, and they think they're being helpful, and they're like, why don't they just go somewhere else?
All of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, all of them. Clear them all
All
out.
of them. Just go
Well,
somewhere
there are
else.
those guys too.
They do have the Jewish Autonomous Oblast in Russia. And they can make a Muslim Autonomous Oblast right next to it with
Yeah.
shittier land and it's smaller. And then just put them all over there, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Well, if it's over in Russia, we don't have to worry about it.
The end game for the Christian Zionists literally is both of you need to leave. Like that's
Oh,
why they
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it so much.
Maybe we should just build the 3rd temple so they can finish it. They can put the capstone on, and they're looking around like, all right, when's it gonna? Where's God? Where's Jesus?
Wasn't one of the riders in like the anti-Semitism bill that like Christian churches could still say that Jesus was killed by the Jews?
Yeah.
You're allowed to
Yeah.
say that because it's facts, but none
No,
of the
they
other
just
stuff.
helped.
Yeah,
And he was really annoying. He went into
Yeah.
their temple and knocked a bunch of shit
Yeah.
over. He basically did a YouTube prank.
Jesus the first YouTuber?
He was doing it for the gram. He was doing it for TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Yo, what's up, guys? Fuck you!" Just knocked a bunch of shit over.
He was doing Tebowing before
Yeah.
Tebow did.
I only got 12 followers right now. Come on.
They wrote a whole damn book about him. Think about that. This is actually going to blow your fucking mind when you compare it to nowadays. But getting a whole ass book written about you, that's as viral.
Yeah,
as
that was a big deal.
That was viral in the year 32 AD when he died.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's crazy.
he got a lot of
to
attention.
think about. I mean,
He basically did do the YouTube influencer thing where he there was one time where he fed a homeless guy, and then he just went around breaking the law and annoying people, and during a festival. And he was like, "Guys, I fed a homeless guy 3 months ago. You can look at the video."
I'm gonna make this guy come alive. It's Lazarus, and Lazarus just passed out drunk. He just rubbed his knuckles on his chest. Lazarus is like,
Yeah.
they did
Lazarus sits up. He's like, "I'm a pedophile."
no, die.
no.
He just got killed by child abusers against child or
To catch a
non-child
pedophile.
abusers against
Yeah,
child
kill all
abuse.
kill all pedophiles. Got killed by an ancient lingual.
Yeah.
I still remember the guy on Twitter who posted that picture of him giving that half-eaten chicken sandwich to.
I think I have it in my
the
bookmark
homeless
still.
guy. It's such a good
Yeah.
post. That's such an insane post. Just doing my part to help. There's clear bite taken out of it.
Also, his thumb was digging into it.
I know. He was doing that fat guy where you put
Yeah.
the JSON post
No one's
where you
gonna
just
take it
put
from
your
you,
whole
bro.
fucking
Yeah.
finger in the sandwich.
Yeah.
Gripping it like he's
They
fucking.
don't really want a sandwich.
It's like
Like,
the
I don't-
burger got shoved in there like he's a Lego guy.
Give him a pack of Marlboro Reds in a 40 and maybe a pair of socks,
Mhm.
and you're their hero.
Ah, yeah.
They're not going to turn that down.
No, that's
Socks-
nice.
socks
I
are
think
so
that's
awesome.
generous. Who doesn't love socks? I love socks.
Their feet get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You can massage their feet too if you really want to.
Wow, that's a Jesus thing.
If you want to make some YouTube content,
wash them? Jesus would do that. He'd wash
because they're
people's
walking
feet.
all over.
I'm a Jesus freak. I'm
a
freaky
freak for
like
Jesus.
Jesus.
Me too.
Yeah.
Do you think this? I wanted to bring this up. Do you think if Jesus came back today, right, and it's not necessarily the rapture, but he's coming back, and he's starting to preach to everybody, and everybody has to sort of follow him. Do you think he would pull a lot of baddies? Because I gotta imagine the baddies nowadays are so much better looking than what they had back in 30 AD, right? I know
Oh,
Mary
sure.
Magdalene they talked about, but she's probably busted. compared
she had
to
a bubble
everyone we got
butt.
now. Nah, no, they didn't even have those
Yeah.
surgeries back then, dude. They didn't have any of that shit.
She was like the crown jewel of Jewish pussy back then. It says that in the Bible.
No, Jesus would be walking around with his boner tucked underneath his belt
Yeah.
rope.
Right?
Yeah.
In his thing. 'Cause, yeah,
Just
that thing
taking
would
a stroll in LA and New York
Mhm.
and just being like, damn.
God, that sounds like a fucking dipshit T-shirt. Who's saying that? It is risen. He is risen.
be-
Woo!
Yeah.
T-shirt
My
hell.
fucking cock.
That's our new website, t-shirtfuck.com.
T-shirtfuck.com. Yeah.
T-shirt heaven. And it's all Christian, but it's still
It's
all
the
fucked
Jesus
up and
didn't tap.
perverted.
It's all the same art from Jesus
like-
didn't tap, but he has a boner in every single
Yeah.
one.
It's like the Mario fucking Peach 1-up, but it's just Jesus' face over Mario for no reason. It's T-shirt heaven. We haven't finished changing it over yet.
It'd be so easy to make those dog shit shirts that people would buy from Instagram ads, where it's the one-up motion where it says "Shut the fuck up." Yeah, it's my brand, Mean Mario.
Mean Mario.
You take a bumper sticker that says honk if you love sluts, and you change it to pray if you love sluts. Pray for tits.
Pray for tits.
Pray for tits.
Pray for tits.
Show us your tits if you love God.
Yeah. Tits or go to hell.
Fuck.
I did earlier driving today. I saw somebody with a bumper sticker with there was the font of FedEx and the coloration, but it just said "Fed Up."
Oh,
Like, all right, you gotta give me a little bit more to work with.
Ooh.
Like with what?
Don't mess with them.
You kind of need other bumper stickers to justify that one. So people
I think
know
FedEx, you're like, okay, yeah, they say they're going to come on a Monday, and then it rolls around, and they're like, well, actually, we're coming on Tuesday, and I'm fed up with that
Yeah.
bullshit.
They're specifically mad at FedEx. They lost my fucking package.
Yeah, and they wouldn't reimburse it.
Mhm.
It's fucking bullshit. Fix it. Fix my stuff. That could have been medicine, dude.
Walk up to an Amazon
Yeah, that
driver.
could have been important.
Hey, walk up to Amazon driver. Hey, the wrong Amazon's burning.
Ooh, shit.
Yep. That's from I point to my shirt that says that too. Our website, T-shit fuck.
Shit.
You know, honestly, how wet could the rainforest be if it's that easy to burn down? Honest.
Good point.
Here's my solution, which like I don't know why anybody's never thought of it. Why don't we just plant a new rainforest?
Oh yeah.
How
And just
hard
spray
would
it with
that
water.
be? Yeah,
And
how
we
hard would it be to
roll-
plant a new fucking rainforest? Dude?
Oh, Tom,
we got trees.
You sweet summer child. Let me explain to you.
Yeah.
What
We should make the desert.
what
bloom.
if for every T-shirt we sold on T-shirt Heaven, we planted one tree in the rainforest?
Oh,
Don't you mean,
Oh, yeah.
don't you mean
That'd be pretty
T-shit
sick.
fuck?
Sorry, on T-shirt.
just
fuck.
Tree shit fuck. Tree shit fuck.
Just chucking an acorn from like the United States into the thing. That's good enough.
there we go.
Yeah.
Some maple
I'm planting
tree.
in my backyard.
I'm gonna let a tree grow in between the sidewalk panels
It's
in my
myself
house.
up.
Mm.
T-shirt hell world.
That's the leftist T-shirt.
Yes, bitch.
Ooh shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love that.
Or
You're hell
the, the shirt zone.
The shirt zone.
Oh, no.
How does he not have that already?
The shirt zone
He's
is so
gotta have the
fucking
shirt zone.
funny. Just selling thousands of shirts.
Oh my god. You could, if you changed your name on Twitter to that and just started posting like
Stealing
prank
that shit?
Yeah.
Post my Redbubble store.
Or just making your own.
Yeah, post my Redbubble store that has like rape cancer on it. My rape
Yeah,
cancer
if you just
shirt.
made the shirt zone, there's nothing he could really do because
No, there's
all
nothing
he's
you
doing
can
is
do.
like he's stealing the layouts of somebody else's shirt
Yeah.
and changing it slightly to be like epic elder millennial leftist.
Well, it's pretty good.
But
I'm
you
not
could
gonna
just-
lie.
I would like to see him just do like a right wing pivot
Yeah, that'd be
because he's
great.
just such a slimy guy, Drew Toothpaste. It would be pretty funny if he just randomly changed that to be conservative. He was like, I don't like get the fucking immigrants out of my yard.
If he went conservative, I would actually laugh about that. That'd be the
It would
first
be
time
it would be a good
since
bit.
a long time that the share zone made me laugh.
Yeah.
But if he
If he
started
did like
just
a rad
posting-
milk pivot,
yeah,
where like suddenly every post is about like non-binary people for some reason because like somebody argued with him in the comments.
that was the first time Rad Milk made me laugh in a long time.
Yeah, it's like, what does this guy do? Like, why are you so mad about
You guys
this?
know the saying, scratch the fascist to the lid,
Scratch to fashion, you
Scratch-
sniff.
scratch the
and sniff a
literal,
fascist.
scratch the literal, and the
Scratch.
fascist breeze.
Scratch a lizard and the scales come off.
Scotty on a day, scratch a liberal and the fascist breeze.
And come on back here.
And I got
Wait a
some
minute.
much.
Some mugs. Some mugs.
You know that old saying, suck a liberal and a fascist comes?
Oh,
Yeah,
That's how it works with me.
I've been doing it.
Laura Loomer's been proving that over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she did the other day when she got Mike
Uh-uh.
Schultz fired? She texted Caitlin Collins from CNN or whatever and said Loomered. So cool.
God.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dope.
Oh, that's a cool shirt.
Rumored.
Chat, did you design that?
I should have spent more time on the computer when they were fun to use. Cool.
I think you
It's
did.
got it has a skull on it.
I think you spent enough
Yeah.
time
Crazy.
on there.
Yeah, I guarantee that man has spent way too much time on his computer.
That's just, that's so sad. He is like the perfect blue sky guy.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I was the king of the internet in 2010.
back when it was cool, when it was fun.
I got lucky and I got a lot of faves in 2010 because not a lot of people were on there yet. And we need to go back to that for me.
Wait till I sell 10,000 fuck you and cancer shirts on the Shirt Zone.
And it's making fun of like old people memes that they used to share in like
Mhm.
2012,
That like no
which they
one
don't even
does.
share anymore.
No.
Like they're all just sharing AI art.
Yeah,
now.
it's like AI art of like 1,000 kittens bowing down to Trump. Like that's all it is on Facebook. They're not
Yeah.
like
or
showing
just blatant
skeletons.
racist shit.
Yeah.
And like, hey, if you can't keep up and make fun of that, then I don't
Yeah.
know. You're making fun of something that doesn't really exist anymore.
Mm-hmm. But you
So
know
I
what?
don't know.
We have to support it because it's leftist.
Do you think I would sell a ton of shirts if I just the fucking make it like that Fast Wave theme and it says return and it's a edited picture of the McDonald's salads?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they
The
should
snack
bring those
wrap-
back.
mix
Yeah.
snack wraps.
Southwest salad was really
RFK, if you're listening, please make
Yeah.
them bring that back.
good. Bring
Like the
back
Southwest
Mc-
salad?
Yeah, it was- Southwest salad
What's
was,
wrong with
was
that?
one of my favorite things. But
Well,
apparently,
nobody ordered it.
yeah,
is the
no,
problem.
they didn't sell enough of them.
I ordered it occasionally.
Exactly. And then I bet you went back 2 years after they got rid of them and tried to order it one time. Like, we don't have those anymore.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you said, fucking kill yourself. Then
Fucking kill
yeah,
yourself, bitch.
fucking
Fucking
bitch.
die.
Give me the Travis Scott salad or fucking die.
Fucking die, bitch.
Salad or GTFO. Show me your fucking tits or kill
Just-
yourself.
Just Yelling that from the passenger seat.
Yeah. They can barely hear you.
I've been using
That's my guy.
SIBOW more. That's the best. SYBAU. Best new acronym.
What does that mean?
Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I like
That's
that.
what all the Gen Alpha tells each other now.
that's
not
cool.
Nice.
I like that
They
one.
haven't said it to me
They
yet.
say SIBOW and SIGOW, and the G is gay. Shut your gay ass up.
Better than saying MGTOW.
That's true.
It's true.
Mhm.
Well, they have big Tau. Boys going their own way.
Back in the days, boys were MGTOW, and these days they're telling each other SIGBOW. SIBGOW.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mhm.
Fucking
I was also
gibberish
gonna
this
say-
podcast, man.
here's another one though.
I
That
guess
you like.
I guess they do kind of have boys going their own way because of the Andrew Tate shit. But I feel like a lot of that's going to change when they just get pussy for the first time. Like I saw something on Reddit, I think, that was like about like 8th grade boys' views of women
Mhm.
declining. Like thinking like men and women are equal. It's like gone down in the last 5
I
years.
believe that.
But I feel like a lot of them, like, once you get out of there, once you lose your virginity, once you get a girlfriend, you
Yeah.
stop saying that shit.
I had this discussion with like my wife and other people where they're like, it's like it's so bad, like all these boys like hate women or like are like mean to girls, and it's like no, that's like what they do. Boys just go through that because they don't understand
Yeah.
their own feelings. They're going through puberty. They like you have to
They're
grow
mad,
out of
they're
it.
horny.
Yeah, they're like, and no one's gonna talk to them. No one's gonna no one's sitting there. Like they just have to like deal with all these
Yeah.
feelings, and so it's easy to just take it out on women. Like boys have always been like mean and kind of cruel and like take all their anger out on women, and then hopefully they grow up and become men and then like don't do that, but then a lot
Yeah.
of men don't.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, like it's not new, it's just more publicized. I think it's just like we just hear about it all the time compared
Yeah.
to what we did just a few years ago.
Or it's like secularized in a way
Yeah,
because it wasn't just put through Christianity.
well, definitely
Because like 100 years ago, it was like objectively worse,
yeah.
but it wasn't talked about in these new like secular internet mediated ways.
Yeah,
Now we have these new like secular terms to describe it. It's being talked about in these like marketplace capitalist terms where you're ranking women and talking
Yeah.
about like raw competition and stuff. And it is dehumanizing, but it's also
Absolutely.
that's how everybody talks about everything. Everybody's just this atomized economic unit without feelings.
but like that shit sort of like always existed. It's just we didn't
yeah.
picture shit.
I
We just
wanna
didn't
have
see
that
it.
same-
Like you don't see it talked about like that. Like no one. It's just like hush hush.
Yeah.
And so it's always existed.
Yeah.
Like being a boy, I can confirm that like boys were not nice and said mean things about girls all the time. That's all they do. Like
Yeah.
they're just awful. But kids are awful at that age. Like that puberty age from like 6th grade to like junior year, senior year of high school. Like you just don't know what's happening with your body, and you have all these emotions. And you can't control yourself.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
And
new.
eventually it's supposed to be like,
You're supposed to grow
shamed
up
out of you a little bit.
Exactly.
so you're not like 27, you're like, women only care about one thing. Women only blah, blah, blah. Women, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, no one really cares if women don't fuck you.
Yeah. It
It
doesn't,
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Yeah.
Like people, there are like weird loner guys who die in their apartment all the time.
Mhm.
And it just doesn't matter.
No.
Like the Illuminator. He just fucking died. And it literally didn't matter to anybody.
It's so comforting though. Hey man, don't worry. The Illuminator didn't have anyone. Look at him.
Yeah. He died alone.
He wanted to get better.
You have to live with that that understanding that can just happen to you. If you say like, fuck everybody. People don't deserve me. Everybody but me is a piece of shit. Women are fucking bitches. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Like you can just die in your house and nobody cares.
Yeah.
The other thing I see is people panicking about is how they're like the average 3rd grader wants to be a YouTuber. It's like, well, what 3rd graders be like? I want to work at the factory. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
right.
up.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
What good jobs do they
I
see?
wanted to be a wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be a garbage man because I thought they worked one day a week. I thought they came by on Thursdays. I was like, oh, damn. All they do is work on
sick.
Thursday. That's so fucking
Not a
sick.
bad
See
job.
it, Garbagemen pickup artist should change.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pickup artist.
Oh yeah, because you thought I was a garbage man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was confused.
I thought it was the same thing, and I thought they were just sexist. They would go around harassing women.
The drive around in the truck.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be like a doctor, but I wouldn't have enough time to like train for all the karate shit I wanted to do. So I was like, nah.
Yeah. Like I can't just generally criticize people for wanting to be like an entertainer or whatever,
No.
or wanting to have some bullshit
That's
job like
normal.
that, because I do too.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is most people don't have the charisma or like the creativity or whatever to do
Yeah.
that. And you can't talk about that without sounding like a dickhead.
Mhm.
But yeah, like most people are just not interesting enough that people just want to like see videos of them walking down the street. And that's just a reality that people are faced with.
Yeah. I think I've told this story. My nephew,
Mhm.
who's now 10, but like a couple years ago, he was like, yeah, I want to be like a YouTuber when I grow up. And he knows that like I stream on Twitch. He's never watched it because his dad won't let him. But
Why
like
not?
he's shown and like, and he's like, yeah. And his dad was like, yeah, like, you know, Uncle Tom's a streamer and like he does
He
this.
called
He's
you
like, well,
a
I wanna be
what?
on like a streamer.
Yeah, he called you what?
How dare you?
You should say you got to call me Unc. Just call me Unc. Don't say
That
that.
was before Unc became popular. Now I make my daughter call me Unc now.
Oh, okay, that's good.
But and then he was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Yeah, we were like stream like 4 hours, 5 hours sometimes." And he was just like, "No, YouTube videos are 10 minutes long. Like you only have to
Mhm.
make a video for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you're good." And it's like, "Oh well, you know what? Sure. What am I going to argue with an 8-year-old?"
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Yeah, when you're a kid, you don't understand.
You fucking
but
idiot!
yeah,
you don't
have
even
to,
understand. You probably wouldn't even pay your editor. Getting in his face.
Making a 10-minute YouTube video, sometimes you shoot like 2 hours of footage
Yeah.
of just walking around the mall or whatever to make one of those videos, and then you have to edit it, and sometimes you have to throw out the footage. It is a lot of work.
Do you remember when it was like early stream when my I guess he's my step cousin or whatever, that little kid. I
Yeah.
think his name was Luke.
Yeah,
He came
yeah,
on
came
and played
stream
Fortnite. It was
as
really
you,
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he just like talked about it for years after. He said it was like one of the best moments of his life. And part of me deep down was like, oh god, I hope he doesn't try to do like the YouTuber shit or whatever, because it's yeah, I don't think everybody wants to doesn't realize doing video game stuff for the rest of your life isn't really a good idea. But,
Yeah, being a video
yeah,
game streamer, that it kind of just sucks.
Yeah,
It's kind of a shitty. It's kind of like being a pro athlete almost.
hmm
Even if you get to do it, like you just burn out so quickly.
I think there is a reason why you see like so many live streamers just like throw their life into the trash and burn out and go psycho.
Because
It's
our
like-
brains aren't meant to just. We're not programmed to perceive that. That's part of why Ethan Klein is such a psycho. He's just been living his life and like talking about his kids going through poop on the floor and getting giardia. Like, why does anyone know about that? Why does anybody know anything about your kids or the condition of your house or fucking anything? Like, that just should not be out there at all.
But, just to finish up my point, though, he's since gotten older. I think he's like just ending high school, and they told me that he's like going to some sort of trade school, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Nice.
Like, he's not like he's not.
You
doing
can do
some
that and
stupid
make a
bullshit.
video.
No, well, that's the thing. Too.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
Forklift
be stupid
certified, but
about
then
it.
stream 2K every day still, like vlogs.
Yeah.
Well, he's streaming Lego
That's
Star
the thing.
Wars now.
Vlog streams for 37 minutes, and then the rest of the day he's just sitting there sighing. Like you could go to community college, brother.
It is funny that he turns the stream off. He's just still sitting there looking at the screen watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might actually get more ideas for stuff to do and stuff to talk about if you left the house.
To me, it's crazy that he like doesn't just stay live for like 6 hours, because he does just sit there and not say anything to himself. But like
yeah.
that's what his stream is. His stream is him sitting there for 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's just
not
sitting in his
saying
room being
anything.
bored.
Yeah.
So why not just have it be 24 hours?
Yeah, just leave your fucking
and there should be
cam
a
on.
wheel that you can spin. Like he should just be. If he was smart, he would just be Era.
Yeah.
Same thing with Outlaw. If he was smart, he would just say, "I'm going to go live for 12 hours,
Yeah, and like
and
fuck
you
with
can
me.
spin a wheel and make me play a game, and I have to play it."
Yeah. I have to do whatever you tell me to do.
But he doesn't realize that he's like Erob is in on the joke.
Mm-hmm.
He understands that he's like a goofy guy and he's not really that good at stuff. And it's like, it's funny to see him stumble around and make mistakes.
Yeah.
But Outlaw wants to be seen as like this really cool gamer guy who's good at games.
You can't laugh at him or with him. You just sort of have to like
if
respect
someone
him.
clips him fucking up, he gets all pissed off.
Yeah.
Even though he's only ever fucking up.
You can't do that. You have to do the 1 second where he does really good job.
I've already said if he's quit all the food stuff and uploaded 2-hour gameplay VODs without looking anything up and just trying to brute force it, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Bro, him trying not figure out how to crouch on Red Dead for like 17 minutes nearly killed me from laughing.
Wait, Outlaw?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, that was years ago. It was after it came out.
Yeah, it's an old
Yeah, he
VOD.
bought it like the week it came out and then didn't get through the tutorial.
Yeah, you couldn't get through the tutorial on the part where they're showing
Okay.
you how to. There's the snowy part where you got to crouch onto the ledge. He just kept
Yeah.
walking against it and then falling off the cliff over and over and over and over.
He loves to do
And
that.
being
He's
like-
the outlaw.
Yeah.
He wears a cowboy hat.
Yep, and he kept,
How do you not like that
he
game?
kept being like silly fall and stuff. It was so awesome.
But if he could beat that game, that whole game on stream, I would give him $50.
Not
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he would never do it.
Zeke always talks to me. Our friend Zeke is always like, I want to pay him like a substantial amount of money to raise his money up, give it to him, and only give it to him if he can like do like an audiobook reading of like some like even a medium sized book.
Yeah.
Finnegan's Wake.
Yeah, read the fucking Hobbit. and like I always tell Zeke, is like, as funny as that would be, there's no way he would ever complete that. He would not. He doesn't have the attention span to sit there and like read a book, even if he knows.
Oh,
he's
read
getting paid,
Huckleberry
like, $1
Finn,
million.
no reason.
Yeah, even if you were like, Outlaw, I will pay you $1 million if you record yourself reading this book out loud. He would never do it. He just wouldn't find like the time or the effort. You'd just be like, I don't want.
Yeah,
I
So
don't know.
annoying. And also, he had. I know you didn't get to have Freak Friday this week, but he has 2 new audition recording things,
Oh God.
and he does his little "I love you, pickle." This voice he does. I love you, pickle. I don't know what it's for. It's for some cartoon or something, but it's those little demos.
Yeah, like some kid's YouTube show.
Oh yeah, is it the one on Twitter?
No,
that
it's
he
not
kept,
the.
like-
It's not that weird lady one.
No.
Oh, where she
it's
shit
not the
in a
weird
car?
animation lady one.
Yeah, he's voiceover in her shitting on her car.
Oh, you know.
It's the worm on, isn't it? Because he keeps replying to that one where it's like
Maybe.
the indie cat. It's because
Maybe.
he replies to all those people who are like indie casting call, #voice actors.
Castingcouch.club.
Yeah, casting couch.fuck. And they're like, hey,
T-shit
you know, we
fuck.
want to and like they just post like these open things like, hey, we're looking for voice actors, and then he just replies, I am interested. And then they say, all right, it's all the info's in the Discord, and it's just like, you know, he's not fucking clicking
No.
and joining that Discord to like search for that info.
Because he doesn't actually want to do it.
No.
It's this weird cognitive dissonance where if he really wanted to go for it and be a voice actor, he would be doing the Brian Hull stuff.
Yeah.
Like churning out videos like 50 different Disney voices.
Yeah.
Please do that.
Reading out viral
Oh, I would
memes
love
in
him.
the
Oh my
Donald
God,
Duck
are you
voice
kidding
and the
me? I
Homer
need
Simpson.
that.
Yeah, like it would be amazing
I
content.
need that more than anything.
We need 100 voice reel from him.
But he refuses to do it. He knows on some level that he's terrible at it and it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Well, he's also just so lazy. Like, you know that when those people, like those, he doesn't want to audition for a part. He wants someone to give him a part. And then he
Yeah.
wants them to use the stuff he's already recorded. So it's like his Homer Simpson or his Miss Piggy. And they're like, all right, here you go. Like, this is perfect for me. You're like, oh, that's
you
awesome.
just get
Outlaw.
famous
Thank
and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. You get
don't have
famous and
to-
you get rich.
You don't have to actually do any work.
Bro, even Pick Rob has
Ah,
done more
Brad's a
auditioning than Outlaw this month.
Yeah, that amazing video from Pick Rob. That was a gift from God. It's a video of him at some community college he's going to because he keeps getting like medical coding certificates because he's like 45
Yeah.
and his parents probably told him to do that, and he's like he got one like medical coding degree over like 6 years and then couldn't get a job because like
He's pick
he's
Rob.
been unemployed for 20
Yeah,
years.
he's just
And
a
he
big fat
talks on the
pedophile.
phone. He's like,
Everybody's supposed to rob me too.
"It's Robbie me too." So he just went back and got another medical degree, I guess. And he's like trying to participate in the community college stuff, which is good, I guess. But he's the oldest person there by like 20 years. And he's going to this audition for their talent show. And he does this George Strait song. And he films the audition to an empty auditorium with one guy who's probably like 20 years old.
Yeah, it's one guy that looks
And-
like Josh Gad with dreads. I'm not kidding.
He's filming it for YouTube, and he's like, it's so awkward because they're like trying to get the music ready, and he's like acting like he's really on stage, like, okay, guys, like, just a moment here, like, it's like there are like 2 other people in the
Yeah,
room.
he's doing his little fillers and going, "Zuh."
Yeah, he's like humming into the mic, like, this is awkward.
My favorite is when he speaks tongues while he's when he's putting his ketchup out or any sort of sauce, he starts speaking tongues where he gets close to his mic, starts going. It doesn't make any sense.
He looks crazy on stage.
Air squeezing out of his diaphragm and making noises because it's just shaped that way. Awesome.
It's just an amazing thing. What an amazing experience to have as that guy. When you're doing the community college talent show auditions, and you have this 40-something-year-old guy come in and do George Strait karaoke, and he's filming it for YouTube, and he's talking to the camera and not to you. You would feel like you're having unreality issues.
I slowed it down to like 0.75 and muted his video and then put Sick by Salem over it, the Witch House song. And he was like swaying and like rocking his hips and like throwing his hand with it perfectly. It was awesome.
I do like reading through that. Well, it bothers me, but it makes me laugh. Reading through the comments and seeing all the fake comments, and then seeing Michael's account. Spotting
And
it.
he pays for
immediately.
views on it. It's so weird.
He pays for views and he pays for comments, but that's like all those guys do. They all get like the Filipino joys and the fake.
It is all
accounts.
Filipino moms and then me saying good stuff. And he hearted it.
But he didn't reply to you. He thanked everybody else.
You're not a Filipino woman.
Well, I guess he only thanked the women.
I'm gonna change my name to Mary Joy Carter. We'll see what happens then.
Oh, someone asked him, "Do you take requests for singing?" And he said, "I do take requests via email." And then he posted his full email. So.
He's so funny how he's always like, I don't take requests in the comments.
Well, he already did Little Girls by Oingo Boingo.
Oh.
Someone already got him to do that.
He shouldn't be doing that.
That's pretty funny.
He certainly should not.
That was a few years ago. So I don't know what you could do that would be better than that.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if you asked him to do a rap song and sing the N-word, like he I don't think he would do it.
No, he wouldn't do that.
You know.
He did like Michael's comment. He just didn't reply.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, he liked the comment, but he only replied to all the women. He didn't.
Yeah, he's a ladies' man.
If I change my name to Mary Joy something, he'll be like, oh, another Filipino.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. The people whose brains work that way, where he has this idea that I want to do karaoke on stage and have a bunch of people tell me it's awesome and get to be this performer, but I can't actually do it organically or naturally. So I'll go to an audition and then film that as if it's an actual performance and then post it online and then pay a bunch of people in the Philippines to comment on it without watching it. Like, I don't know how you can see that and be like, that makes me feel really good.
Well,
I did a great job. I
guess he's
paid people.
stupid.
I paid for bot
To
comments.
be honest, the Filipinos
guess
may have
he's-
watched
he's
the
like-
karaoke video. That might be the only ones they watch.
Yeah.
They probably
would like that.
sit around and fucking laugh.
Yeah. It's free entertainment. You're getting paid to watch this bullshit.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture. The juxtaposition of his YouTube page, where it's like I guess it's for you, so you might not get the same thing if you went there. But him on stage doing the dance in his like super tight t-shirt with his like jeans hiked up to underneath his belly button so you can see his fupa pushing out of his jeans. And then
That's
him
the
having
thumbnail
a
he
death
posted.
grip on an Arby's chicken sandwich, or sorry, a turkey gobbler sandwich.
Turkey gobbler.
It's like the tweet where he's handing it to the homeless guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the fat guy
Yeah.
grip, man. Like Jason does it. Robbie does it. They
Yeah.
all do it because they think that someone's going to take the sandwich.
Yeah,
from
you
their
can have my
hands.
sandwich and cry for my cold dead fingers.
Yeah. There are homeless guys everywhere.
You like gotta lodge your thumb in there just in case someone runs by and snatches it like a phone out of a car.
Yeah, you got to have it on a lanyard like a Wiimote.
Speaking of sandwiches, did you guys hear that there was like 600 or 800 subways that closed?
Oh no.
Really?
Finally, we've been talking about the decline.
I saw one. There was one that closed not that far from me, where like all of a sudden they just like didn't turn on their lights, and it was like, oh shit, I guess they're closed. But I've never been there, and I haven't been to Subway in probably 7 years.
I don't think I've been to Subway since 2011. When the last time I got it for
I
free.
only went there the last time because for some reason, my mom was like, "Hey, happy like Valentine's Day," and they gave me a card, and there was like a $15 Subway gift card in there.
Free-
And I was like, okay, thank you. And then I asked her, like, why'd you give me it? And she's like, well, someone gave it to me.
Yeah.
I didn't want it. And I was like, all right, that's fair. Because I thought it was
Hey,
weird.
it's
too.
fine.
Yeah. I mean, I was like,
There
all
has
right.
to be a reason, though.
There was, it was like when we first moved here, so I didn't have any money. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll get like 2 sandwiches out of it. Like, that's nice. But also, I was like, my mom doesn't, we
Yeah,
never
these days
fucking went
just
to
eat one
Subway. So like, why
sandwich.
did she have this? That's facts, bro. Honestly,
That's what I was saying. Actually, it was talking about that to somebody else about Subways. Subway was, even though it was not as good as other options, it was so
but
much
it was
cheaper
cheap.
than everyone else. So it's
Yeah.
like, fuck it.
Yeah, the $5 footlong.
Yeah.
That was their
I can't
their loss
imagine.
leader.
Can you imagine still working there and people are like come in and be
that
like,
you every
it's not
day.
$5?
Yeah.
Every day you have people coming in there. They used to be $5, and it was for a foot.
Excuse me, I have a human right to eat 2,000 calories, and it costs me $1.
I talked about that too. I worked at Tim Hortons after they got rid of the bread bowl, at least in the U.S. There's still
Yeah.
people coming in years after being like, Chili, make that a bread bowl. I'm like, it's not been there in so long.
We don't
Really?
have that, man.
Really?
Well, since when?
Yeah.
And then when I remind them that they may have had
God.
it more recently at Panera, they're like, oh, you're right.
Basically,
you're
what those people are saying is, you guys have to lose money, or I won't come
Mhm.
in here.
But getting back to our original point, bring the salads back, McDonald.
They should.
Every day I'm
They
in
should.
there asking for a salad.
Yep.
Sure, I could make it at home, but
Yeah, give me a Big
No.
Mac, no buns, no sauce, no
a bunch of
cheese,
lettuce,
no burger, just
a
all
lot
lettuce.
of lettuce.
A lot of lettuce.
Also,
Chop
they
it
should
up.
remaster all the games from the 90s that I liked, but I won't buy them.
Ooh, Yeah.
Okay, you're literally like a lot of gamers.
Oh, yeah, I
We're
know.
like, ooh, Oblivion remastered. Not buying that.
Yeah, it should be free.
Although some people I know, well, some people are really enjoying the hell out of it.
I'm
or
glad
playing it
they're
the first
enjoying it.
time. But some people downloaded it and they got on and were like, nope.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Because it was on the Games Pass, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, it's Oblivion. I literally haven't played Oblivion since high school.
Yeah, at least you
And
didn't
then
waste
I
money.
got through the tutorial, and I was like, man, I remember everything from this game. I don't need to play it again. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I cannot play any Elder Scrolls game
I
more than
feel you.
once. Like, there's
And
just
like
too
at
much
this
to
point,
do. And
if
it's
you're
like,
an actual gamer too, you probably have a backlog of games you want to play.
yeah, oh
and finish.
yeah. I mean, I haven't been able to really game aside from playing Siege in so long. I just can't like
Dad gamer.
dig myself into it. Yeah. Oh well, 100 hours a day.
There, I mean,
That's
I play classic WoW, and the way that they've made so many things dad friendly now. There's all the there's rating guilds now that's just like fun dad guild. That's the name of the guild, or just dad guild,
Yeah.
because there is all dads on there, and there'll be your guild will stop killing things because the guy has to go run because his kid's thrown up or something. Then he comes back.
But
and
like
he's
Elder
"Sorry."
Scrolls, like they're always like, oh well, now you can play as like a wizard or whatever, and it's like you could fucking do that beforehand. It didn't matter. You can build your character, however, like you can always like be OP and just get like kind of maxed out stats everywhere. So like, there's no different way to play the game. Like you're still gonna end up playing the same missions and doing everything. So I'm like, I'm fucking.
Yeah,
I
you can
did
probably
this
just go
already.
play BG3 and feel better.
Yeah, exactly. Like actually, you can like influence the game a little bit
Yeah.
more. So why not just go run through that game again?
But
Well, that one has
the
pronouns
people that
in
are
it.
playing it for
Ah,
the first
fuck.
time remastered is probably having such a good time.
Oh yeah, I'm happy for everybody enjoying it. Like,
I'm not.
Go crazy.
No, I'm not. Yeah,
I would
AI
actually,
slop.
I would try to play a remaster of Morrowind, but like Oblivion, it's like I just don't care. It's the same like anytime they released a new Skyrim, it's like I don't give a fuck, man.
Like I said, I'm a WoW
No,
player.
it keeps
so
getting better and better.
Clearly, I'll play
Sorry.
remasters over and over and over. Fine. That's good shit. Let's go.
I'm waiting for the next Elder Scrolls to play my first Elder Scrolls game, but I'm going to wait until they remaster that.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Elder Scrolls 6,
When it's
once
really
they
good.
remaster
I'm waiting for
that.
Elden Ring Classic.
That one too. Yeah, I hope they make Elden Ring 2D.
No, that'd be cool.
Ooh, top down.
Ooh,
Yeah.
top
Ooh.
down.
It should be
Cool.
isometric.
They need to make Elden
Yeah,
Ring a
it
shooter.
should be a 2D platform.
Top down Soulsborne game would be very cool.
It should be on the Mario engine.
Ooh,
It should be turn-based too.
love that.
It should be like a turn-based platformer. It should be like a Super Mario style RPG, and there should be a Legend of 7 Stars.
Yeah.
Like they should basically take the entire plot away.
Yeah.
Elden Ring 2D.
Oh, nice.
It's a
Oh, that's
what,
cool.
what do they call it?
Well, I don't actually want to play this because it's gay.
Yeah.
This is fucking gay.
Yeah. It doesn't even look cool.
when you don't want to play something, like that, you go, oh, nice Bitcoin miner, and close it.
This person makes pixel art, so they're probably fucking gay, so I don't want to play it. I wish there were more like pixel art style things, but I just don't want any gay or trans people to make it. That's my issue with pixel art. So it's a real conundrum for me. I'm looking for some Christian indie
Based.
game.
Christian indie games.
Fucking base, dude.
It's fucking based. Same thing with breakcore. When is there going to be some racist white nationalist breakcore?
Yeah, it's not fair. They got everything I like.
True.
Not these fucking queers.
We need more white
So
guys working at
stupid.
Pokemon as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there.
I miss when dubstep was controlled by bros.
Mm-hmm. Now all
Those were the good days.
Now all the queers go to raves.
Yeah. I miss those 2 years when it was frat boys.
I mean, when it was just
It
a bunch of
wasn't fucking
guys.
gay.
When it's all
When it's all guys.
frat boys wearing fucking neon clothes, say I party with sluts.
Yeah. Make me a sandwich, you stupid whore.
Yeah.
When it was guys like that and they were wearing stunner shades, that was awesome. That was when it
Yeah.
was good.
That was my
the
good-
golden
that
era.
was-
Cool story, cunt. Now blow my job.
Yeah. Give me a beach. Give me a fucking beach.
Sorry, I'm thinking more shirts for T shit fuck.
Yeah. T-shit fuck.
T shit fuck is so T shit fuck's
It's so
so annoying
annoying.
because it would just be censored all the time too.
You can
It's a
never
tank top that says
advertise.
UnMeToo Diplo. When are we gonna UnMeToo Diplo, guys?
T shit. Selling those shirts. Hashtag UnMeToo Diplo. What do you do?
UnMeToo Diplo.
What do you do? We just got on.
It doesn't
UnMeToo
matter
him.
anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anymore because we're gonna
Yeah, we're-
UnMeToo him. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna sell a shirt that says Harley Weinstein Epic Mealtime because that guy is.
We need to UnMeToo him and get him out of prison.
Yep.
I don't care what his penis looks like. We need those videos again. It's awesome that guy's like a Zionist now. He's like concerned about anti-Semitism. And the thing he's famous for is eating like 200 pounds of bacon. And now he's like, as a Jew,
I'll sell a shirt that says Tim Heidecker pwned Sam Hyde, and everybody gets so fucking mad at me. I'll get death threats.
Adult Swim sells that.
Oh, that's sweet. I do shit like
Yeah.
make shirts like that. Just with the walking rage bait ones. Where you're trying to get people to notice on like an airplane, like that one guy, but everybody's like, "Who the fuck is Sam Hyde?"
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Fuck.
You're wearing a shirt that says "Where in the world is Virgil, Texas?" and looking at everybody that walks by you on the plane.
You see Brianna Joy Gray, she just turns her head. I don't know.
You know those videos of people walking up, like talking to Fetterman, being like, "Do you still support the genocide?" And he looks all sad. Doing that to Brianna Joy Gray, saying, "Why is Texas still in the header? Why is he in the header?" She's walking away. Get the fuck away from me.
I don't have the passwords. I don't know.
So, yeah. I have to sub premium to change it. It's really annoying.
Yeah. You want me to give money to Elon?
What if one day we refreshed it and it was wax face over him?
Oh my god.
Oh man, they should do that.
I'd be so happy.
Whack
That's a great running bit. That's a great running bit when certain podcasters they
Whack faith is gonna kill me. Whack faith.
someone gets kicked off or disappears for being a sex pest, and then they're like, "Who's the horniest, weirdest guy that we can replace him with?
That honestly, we need
Who
him
has the
back.
worst vibes?"
We need him back so bad. He just provided so much.
He is pretty funny.
Remember when
we
Trill
discovered his
Cosby had to
name.
change to the Trillist?
Oh yeah, that was great.
No.
Fuck it.
So funny. All the Trill
Trill Cosby.
names.
That's a great bit.
Trill Cosby. Trill. There's a lot of.
What if he
Trill
was
names
black?
still, surprisingly. Yeah. Trill.
Bill Cosby. What if he was
Trill
black?
Cosby's black? It's true. Trill Cosby.
It would be really crazy.
Cool. Cocaine
It
Cola.
would be fucking crazy as fuck. Cocaine Cola.
Crazy.
I
The
named
greatest
a,
name ever.
I named a player I'm on the test realm right now I'm in the beta right now for Mr. Pandaria on WoW. I named one of my beta characters Cocaine Cola. Make myself giggle. It's so fucking cool.
I'm gonna report you.
They actually will probably.
You can't be
change
promoting
it.
that shit.
Yeah, if it wasn't on the beta, it probably already would be reported because it says cocaine in it. Or maybe I just spelled it wrong. Like no I. Cocaine Cola. You look like a dumb fuck.
Cocan.
Coca Cola.
Cocan. Yo,
Pretty
dude, look
cool.
at my name. Cocan Cola.
Well, it's made from the coca plant, so we'll just change it to Coca.
That's a good idea.
So my name is just Coca-Cola.
There's nothing funnier than seeing people that will use a name like that for a video game character, and it's completely irrelevant within like a month. Like your name is like Eric Garland. Fuck you.
Yeah. Diddy Tua.
Oh man.
Diddy
you
2 is
should-
still alive, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Diddy to it. You still find a lot of Diddy names in Siege. Like most
Yeah.
people.
Well, Diddy's
There's,
sort
like,
of still
some
relevant.
It is.
Hawk
but-
Tua fell off
Shooter
hard.
players though
Yeah.
will keep that shit going forever. Tom
Yeah,
knows.
they will.
I
Shooter
still
players.
wanna-
I don't
wanna
play
hear,
Warzone,
like-
but I'm sure Warzone. It's all like Diddy Party and Diddy Oil. and all that shit too for the names and the clans and
Well,
stuff.
especially Siege, you can do like
the
streamer mode.
DDDY clan.
So you can change your name like whenever you want with like and so many people just like go do the like streamer mode where they just change their name to Diddy without actually having, because they don't know how to change their name on Ubisoft. So it was nice they added
No
that, 'cause
Diddy.
I can change my name all the time, but
I am looking forward to hearing, and this is not a double entendre, the oral history of Haktua. Like, I want to know what actually happened, because she completely torpedoed her whole thing.
well, I'll tell you what happened is like I mean, it's
why
pretty
did she do
simple.
that?
It's because she did a rug pull, which is, you know, you're allowed to do if you're a man, like, but she was a woman,
Yeah.
so already sort of walking that line of
Oh yeah.
It was a man's idea.
acceptance of like those like, because she leaned super hard into the like X Elon and crypto. Because like she was like, they were like, her management or whatever was like, hey, build this up, and then she didn't know what else to do, so she just like hid. She just hid for like months, and like,
But they're
people just
still
got-
asking her about it.
I know. They go, well, of course, because you hid. You didn't like come out and
It
be
was
like,
just-
oh well.
Very weird.
Yeah, of course it's
Because what
weird.
does she do now?
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing.
hopefully she made a lot of money on that, because it would suck to just go back to college, because you're not getting any views on the podcast anymore, and then everybody still knows you're Hawk
She had
too.
a celebrity poker game last night though with like 44 viewers.
Yeah, I was in the chat.
She got money from like Logan Paul, like, or wasn't it Logan Paul or whoever?
This is podcast company, right?
Yeah, it was on his
exactly. Yeah,
network.
it was on his network, so they got paid money.
But she's gonna get fucking dropped.
yeah, well, yeah, of course she's gonna get dropped if she hasn't already. But like, she got that money, so
She needs high profile guests like today.
Yeah.
She needs to have Hassan on there.
yep.
She should have Hassan and Ethan Klein.
She
on
should have
there.
hosted the debate.
She should have.
She should have
honestly.
Ziggy Marley on doing Hotel California.
Oh.
Yeah, she should have all the Marley siblings.
All
I'm
the
hearing
Marleys.
Hotel California by Bob Marley's Song of the Summer. I'm hearing,
Yeah,
it's on the
keeps getting-
airwaves.
bro. It's at like 40K fucking views. Awesome.
Yeah. Every time I open up YouTube, I just have like 20 new notifications, and it's like people, like old people in like Spanish and Russian, being like, "This is fake. This is not real."
The other day I was seeing how many different languages were in there, and there's even a Chinese guy just laughing at it because he like got the joke.
You just get sucked into the algorithm, and it just goes up on random people's pages. It's very funny.
There's 150 plus comments on it now. Blew up.
They don't realize that it just pushes it harder into the algorithm.
hmm Thanks for the view. Thanks for the. And
Because there's
as
stuff
always,
up there
thanks
from
for
like
the watch
18 years
hours.
ago. That's right.
That's what you guys say. You guys say, as always, thanks for the watch hours, and pin that comment on your video.
I did get enough watch hours to monetize that account.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
Hey.
From those videos. Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
It's so funny.
So thank you unironically, thank you for the watch hours.
Let's go.
That's so
Stupid
cool.
fucking Rastas.
Well, check out T-shit
It's
fuck.
so easy to
out.
manipulate Rastas.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Especially
just
if
so
you,
docile
especially if
and
you listen to
gullible.
the binaural beat that makes you it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Take
what
care,
you
all.
Trying.
We need to trick
Good night,
everyone to be
everybody. God bless
Rastas.
you.
It's a job
We love you.
frequency.
Job bless.
God bless.